What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of Life with Lay. It is your girl Talay here. I hope you all are staying safe and healthy and in the house during this pandemic. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys what products that I have been using recently to do my twist outs. So if you're interested in seeing how I achieve this look, then make sure you stay tuned. Alright, you guys, so I am freshly washed. I went in with the Aunt Jackie's Repair Moisturizing Conditioner, and I let my hair dry a little bit. When I first used to do my twist outs, I like to do them when they were like soaking, dripping wet, but over the past year I've learned that I actually like the results better when my hair isn't soaking wet. I do still have it damp, but it's not, dripping water how I used to do them. So this is how I like my hair to be prepped before I start my twist outs. And as I mentioned, I'm going to be using Mielle Organics products for this twist out. I am going to be using, this is the Hawaiian Ginger Collection. I'm going to be using the moisturizing leave-in conditioner, the moisturizing hair butter, and also the moisturizing styling gel. So those are the three products that you are going to need for this twist out. And I also have my spray bottle here, which just has water in it, just in case if I get to like the front of my hair, it's getting a little dry. So these are the products I'm going to be using. I have my hair clip and my hair ties in case I need it. So I'm going to go ahead and section my hair off and get started. And I also have my dimming brush. I wasn't sure if I mentioned that. So I'm going to start up here in the front just so that you all can see how I'm going to apply the products and start the twist out. Alright, so I'm going to spray this a little bit. Alright, so first I'm going to start with the leave-in conditioner, of course, and the leave-in conditioner has a pump, which I love. So I have about that much. Alright, next I'm going in with the hair butter. Alright, and then lastly I'm going in with the styling gel. I don't use too much styling gel. I had quit using gels for a little bit when I was doing twist outs, but I recently started using them again just to get like extra definition and to help my twist get those curls really defined. The reason why I don't use too much is because it does shrink a little bit. So I found that when I use just like the creams and butters, my twist outs come out more like loose and longer, which I like. But I recently just started incorporating the gel back in, but I just don't use as much as I used to. I used to be really heavy-handed with the gels. So I'll start and separate up here. And then especially in the front, I'll do bigger twists in the middle, but in the front and in the back, I like to do smaller size twists. And then I'm going to go in with my dimming brush and just make sure all the kinks are out. And I'm going to go in with just a little bit more gel and just put on my edges so that they, so that my twist really lays flat. And then just go in and begin twisting. And you really want to make sure that throughout the twist, if your hair gets a little detangled, to go back in with your dimming brush and just make sure that it stays, your hair stays separated. And then of course when I get to the end, I do the coiling method. So I stop when I'm about like right there, and then I just twist it around my finger, and that one's good to go. So I'm just going to continue doing this throughout this section until this section is done, and then I will move on to the other sections. Okay, so I am now done twisting everything up, and I'm going to leave these in for the rest of the day, sleep in them, and then I'll take them out tomorrow morning when I wake up, and we'll see what the results are. Alright you guys, so it is the next day after I put my twist in my hair. It has been about, I'll say maybe like 15 hours. Of course, the longer that you leave your twist in, the more defined and the more tighter your curls are going to be, but it doesn't really matter how long you leave them in. It's just your preference, but you cannot take them out before they get dry. So you cannot take them out while they're still wet. That is the #1 twist out rule. You cannot take them out while they're still wet. You have to let them fully dry. So yeah, like I said, I think it's been about 15 hours since I've had these in. So yeah, the only things that I'm going to need, I'm going to go ahead and start unraveling them. I have some oil. I like to put some oil on my hands and rub it in so that I have oil on my fingertips while I'm untwisting. And I also have a little wide tooth comb, so if I need to, you know, pick my hair out a little bit and make my curls a little bit bigger. I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm just going to put some oil in my hands like that, and then rub it in so that I have some oil on my fingertips. And then I'll start with this one, and I like to just go like this so that I get oil around the whole braid. And then how I like to unravel them, I like to just untwist them like this so that I don't interrupt the curl pattern that it has. And then once it gets unraveled a good amount, I just twist it out like that. And voila. And that's what I do. And then you can pull them down a little bit just to stretch them out. That's how I like to do them, just to like manipulate them a little bit. And yeah, that's pretty much all I do. So I'm gonna go ahead and unravel all of these and take my twist outs, and then we'll be back. What they look like as soon as I take them out without doing anything to them. Just go ahead and give it a shake. And I'm pretty pleased with how the curls turned out. Now it's going to be the tricky part and the part that's going to make or break your twist out style. Separating them, making them bigger, all of that good stuff. Now you have to be very, very, very careful if you go through and separate your twists, because you don't want to manipulate them too much, and that's going to create frizz instead of like the defined curls. So what I like to do is, unfortunately, I just like to take one for the team for day one and not really aim for too big of a hair. But come day 2 and day 3, this twist out is going to be popping, so it's okay, no worries. I'd rather just my curls not be too big on day 1 than to have a frizzy twist out. There's one back there. But yeah, for the most part, this is pretty much how I'm going to leave my twist out for the day. And as I mentioned, for the most part, twist outs, you're just going to have to take one for the team on day 1. But I am really pleased with the curl definition that I got. But I really love this product combo. Again, it's the Mielle Organics Hawaiian Ginger Collection, the gel, the cream, and the leave-in conditioner. So yeah, I'm going to run out and run some errands. I hope you all thoroughly enjoyed this video. Make sure you give it the thumbs up before you click out of here, and make sure that you subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss any new videos in the near future. And I hope to see you all later. Make sure you're all staying safe and healthy during this quarantine, and check you guys out next time.